Don't worry, Skaven. Just hide sneaking. Okay.
Agreed.
Let's just keep her back. That back as well.
Dread Knights.
I'm back. Everybody else should be able to charge
Cold-blooded killers.
heedlessly forward into the enemy.
Skilled murderers.
To great
Dark
effect.
elves.
Well, we hope great effect in any case. We'll find out. Find out if we're actually as effective as we wish to be.
Servant of Hecate.
I gotta keep remembering this army now has a caster. It's just a puppet of the chair.
Druki. By your command.
Said the going theory. That's just a theory.
Enemy enchantments. Beware enemy spells.
Scoot slowly turns into a Dalek. These guys look fucking cool. My gilded archers. Nice little side skirts. A chair theory, right? Exterminate, exterminate. Right, well, they don't want to come at us. I mean, that's fair. We look pretty spooky.
Battle ready.
We look so cool.
Following orders.
Everybody here is super awesome. I mean, these guys look pretty dope too, honestly. Dark Elves, it's all about style. Emo style. Ow, jeez. Ow. Just take him right to the face.
Dreadlord. Onward.
Excuse me as I face tank this. Oh, okay. He's shooting sunbeams at me.
Make them bleed.
Sorceress.
Somebody make him stop.
Sarrow them.
Here, there's a ball of fire. You're gonna shoot sunbeams at me. I'm gonna shoot balls of fire at you. How does that sound? Hey, we hit. I was pretty sure we actually were going to miss,
Slay them.
considering the way things normally work around here.
Nagarothi.
Actually, hang on. Let's go to
Orders
here.
understood.
Oof. Those arrows, though.
Marching.
Let's see if we can get a dragon breath down on these Source Warriors.
Sorceress of growth. Elfry and Aha.
Flaming weapons here as well, because it boosts damage on...
Iron. I go for.
and we whiff. It boosts the damage on ranged units as well.
Die, weaklings.
Countercharge.
Merciless warriors. The
These guys have,
merciless
I mean, they have charge defense versus large, I guess.
host.
But
Black guards.
Source Warriors don't have a lot of charge bonus, so we never gotta worry about it too much.
Dark elves.
We have 18 charge bonus, they have 16 charge bonus.
Black guards.
Sacrifice
Countercharging is
them.
not quite as important.
Blood will flow. Forward.
Alright.
Sorceress of growth.
Fire float those guys.
Oriole. Oriole.
Hello. Hola, Evo Elves. Hola. Hola. I mean, they're giving it their all. But it's just not enough. Just taint enough at this point. No matter how much they oola, they just can't keep it together. Oh my gosh. Goodbye. Rip. Oops, these guys too. Yikes. Whoop. Just wiped out of existence. Back to the Star Chamber with you. And Black Dragon feels like a pincushion. Yeah, I should probably... I've got a freaking... I should have drank that shit earlier. I have a bandolier of fucking potions that I should be drinking for this shit. Seeing as how I don't have to worry about anybody really threatening me fully. So I might as well just drink potions to stay healed up. Not a hell of a reason to save it. I mean, I guess I'll have 3 potions for the next fight anyways. Shit feels bad, man. Right? We tried. The enemy just died too fast. Is that a 3-charge healing pot? Yes, indeed. We have a satchel of potions.
I require
One of the more overpowered items in the game, honestly.
Death is coming.
It's pretty damn solid.
Dread Lord of the Druid.
Satchel of potions, I think. Yep. Yep. Satchel of potions. Number of uses +2 potion of toughness. 60-second cooldown.
Hate incarnate.
All right. Maker, I guess. Yeah.
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Yep. It's a loyalty dilemma item. So you can't plan to get it, obviously. Flaming Sword of Ruin. We're fighting lizardmen, so the burning skull actually is not all that useful in these particular fights. Because it's not... The burning skull is not very good against Saurus warriors, it's not good against dinosaurs, that kind of thing. We'll get it leveled eventually because it will be good against somebody eventually, but currently against the guys we're fighting, it's not really worth leveling, so we'll just do sword for now. Fire Wars, you don't have burning head, 100% on subbing. It's funny, I didn't even go over there and read that, and I was explaining why I wasn't getting it.
Beyond your comprehension.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. I watch from the shadows.
My streamer senses were tingling that somebody would take issue with me not having burning head. I think the best dilemma reward is the Priestess of Isha. That's pretty damn good, yeah.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Yeah, no attrition is insane. Quite good, yes, yes. Alright.
Cease.
Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that's an army. It's a good thing I'm bringing another army down and over to help protect the southern area here. Oh, he's fighting somebody, though. Who the heck is he fighting? Is that the pirates? Maybe he's fighting the pirates. God,
Time has
nose
rotted
is
your
itchy.
minds.
Grah.
Laughable creatures.
No peace, only war. You have learned first aid in the military? Well, yeah. It's combat life-saving, I guess is what it's called, but essentially first aid, yes. My nose itches for war, right? Can you help me understand why my hearing on my right ear has gotten so bad? It's not the way first aid works. First aid is usually the thing you use to stop people from dying immediately while you can get them to higher level care. It is now. I mean, it could be earwax. To be completely honest, it could be earwax. Or you listen to something very loud on that side of your head. Is your hearing just gone, or does it ring? Your nurse mother is checked. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to give you much real advice. I could just guess at things. Your nurse mother would have a lot better of an idea than I would. Dr. Skaven, love how I learned to stop carrying and drop all the bombs. Just feels like earwax, but it's not. Huh. Interesting. When I was younger, I had some shit stuck in my ear from something. It wasn't earwax, it was something else. They squirted water in my ear and they got it out. I have no idea. Like, the doctor was confused. He's like, I don't know what this is. But it was stuck in your ear. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I could hear a lot better after they frickin' sprayed it out of my head.
Tempt me not.
Just admit it, you put a jelly bean in your ear. I was always paranoid about shit getting stuck in my ear or nose or something like that, so I never was somebody that stuck stuff like up my nose or in my ears, because I was really, when I was younger, I was really concerned about it, like, just getting stuck up there. Because I always heard stories of that shit. I was like, nope, not happening to me. Kind of shill, a great program for the first 2 screens. Full Screenizer, if you Google it. Get it from GitHub/03K. What is, with 2 screens? What does it do? What is this thing and what does it do?
Feared warrior!
Alright.
To the waves!
Book it down this way. You can run a game in windowed mode and remove the borders, making it borderless windowed even if it does not natively support it. Oh, I've got a program like that for Steam. What the fuck is it called? Borderless gaming. Which has worked decently in the past. Borderless window is the best.
Beyond your comprehension.
Can be. Depends.
I approve of these dark deeds.
It's a tiny free program that does it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, hey, morning, Warung. How you doing? All right. Oh my gosh. There's fucking Skaven rebellion happening down here, apparently. Rip the High Sentinel.
Their cold hearts are mine. Tyrant.
Alrighty.
No.
No.
The mother.
Where the hell do we go from here? So we just kind of wait for the Black Arc to swing on over. I really need to build. I need to level the Black Arc up again. We're at 4. So we're almost being able to level it up again. Enormous Black Arc. And then we need to get this thing so we can get Blackguard. I must have forgotten to set my alarm when I went to bed because I woke up 20 minutes past work. Unfortunately, I can't just gobble up some breakfast without my belly landing me on the loo.
Sheesh.
That is severely unfortunate. That's why, but whenever I need to wake up to an alarm, I always set like 3 of them So I'm also freaking paranoid about
We
that
will
shit.
make them bleed.
Then I usually wake up 20 minutes before my alarm goes off anyways, but you know, hey. Because my paranoia that usually manifests itself in not being able to sleep very well, so. Probably just takes an hour or two to wake up and work. And my brother's arms on the loo.
Eager for battle.
Alright. Go.
Talak! Femme fatale!
Halak.
Indeed!
We are ready.
Go. You guys set up there. We'll get you. Hydras out in front, so tower damage.
Dreadlord.
Let's bring you around the flank. And you're still going to need to hang back, so we're going to put you over here. I always wake up before my alarm goes off and sit there waiting for it to go off for like 15 minutes. Yeah, you're always sitting there like, do I get up? Do I just wait here? I would like to go back to sleep, but that's not going to happen because I only have 20 minutes.
Servant of Hecate!
Alright.
Executioners. Dog shots. Dealers in death. At once.
At once.
Following orders. Dreadlord.
Now we can start drinking potions.
Done. Understood.
Alright.
Forward!
Oh, man.
Eager for battle.
Quick on the mute key.
We understand.
Try not to deafen you people.
Dreadlord. I go forth.
Alrighty, let's hit these boys. Oh, actually, hang on, let's hit these boys. Here we go. Blah. Pretty good blast.
Leave it.
What do I do here? I probably just hang out and shoot things with my bow,
Move.
honestly. So we don't want to like land on top of those freaking temple guard. Probably a bad plan. Overall.
Druki. Battle
A little
calls.
bit closer. Move you up a little bit closer.
Executioners.
Sorceress of Grun!
Flame sword those guys as well. Give them some more damage.
Black-hearted lord.
Let's drink another one. Drink another one. What is shooting at me right now? I lost a bunch of health from something. Is it this thing? Is it ancient freaking Stegodon? Maybe it is.
Moving out.
Let's back up a little bit. In my case, I can thankfully blame something. I can always say I had a bad evening the day before and blame my PTSD. Works almost always. Ah. Waking up before the alarm, tell yourself, yeah, I'm gonna get up. The next thing you know, it's 45 minutes later and you slept through the alarm. Yeah, it's another reason why I set multiple alarms, is because I'm concerned about doing that, where I'll wake up earlier than the alarm and then fall back to sleep.
Eager for battle.
So yeah, if you don't jump out of bed, then obviously you have to run that risk.
Sorceress of Grun!
Blood-drenched lord.
I don't want to get shot by all my own arrows here. Is this a... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that a freaking ranged lord? But it's not. Hey, hey. Ancient Stego friend, stop face punching me. Yeah, kids, you don't need alarms.
Noble.
Yeah, that's probably true. Alright. Let's clear these guys out.
Executioners!
Executioners over here is pretty good. Also disabled, so no work to get up for either. Feels bad man, feels good man, feels conflicted man. Yeah, I imagine.
Dreadlord!
In a world where being disabled, you wonder if it's a good or a bad thing.
Executioners!
Freaking crazy, isn't it?
Black Guards! By Dracula!
Now we're taking these guys down. Is he running? No, he's not running. Doing some good damage to him, though. Achoo! Last week I woke up to my early alarm, sat in bed, then it feels like a blink, and all of a sudden my last panic alarm sound. Slept like an hour sitting up straight in bed. What the fuck? Yeah, when you're tired, you do really weird shit, honestly.
Black Guards!
I've certainly slept standing up a number of times.
Executioners! End them!
You wake up when you start to fall down.
Dark Elves!
But sometimes you just sleep light enough that you don't actually start falling down.
Merciless warriors! Black Guards!
Black God.
Onwards to murder!
You really only start falling over once you go into a deep sleep.
The merciless host to destruction! Black
Okay,
Guards!
get in there.
Tyrant of Nagaroth!
Alright, nice. Yeah, I'll just go and land on these guys, I guess.
Black Guards!
Go, go, go. Waking up when falling, you play by Inception rules, I see. Pretty much. Okay. He's dead. Well, he's not dead, I guess, but we captured him. Lizardmen slaves. Somehow. Not exactly sure how that works, but hey. I mentioned that last night as well. How exactly do you take lizardmen as slaves? They seem like they would be bad slaves. I once slept standing on a bus. Woke up because the driver had to brake for a kid. Woke up a microsecond before my nose to the iron pole. Oh, jeez. Because in your teens, right?
Take everything!
Command.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Occupy the city.
Malevolent
Go.
Lord.
Get rid of that. Fix that. Put walls up. Fix that. There we go. Alright, he pretty much should not be able to build decent units anymore. Like, he might be able to build salamander hunting packs, Sauruses with spears. Suppose you get cold one riders with spears as well, which is not terrible. We won't see any more giant dinosaurs at this point, unless he hires them from regiments of the renown or whatever. Now we gotta swing back north and take that shit back. Take it back. Oh, yeah, well, we're here. No slaves. Don't need an influx of slaves over here. Thank you very much. Did I just tell no slaves to go here as well? No, no slaves. No slaves to the Griffin Gate. Pretty fucking pointless to have slaves in the Griffin Gate.
Cease your provocations.
Alright. How many turns on this? 3? Okay. Interesting.
I am Morathi.
That's right, we didn't move Morathi. So we
I have command.
jump back down into Whitefire Tor. Did Teclis confed Tyrion? Yes, he did. He did indeed.
I watch from the shadows.
We killed Tyrion, took the Sword of Cain, and then shortly afterwards, he was confederated by Teclis. It's just taking too much damage to the face, I guess.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
No.
Alright, I think we're good. Rebellion of the Isthmus of Lustria. Alright. It's gonna be a pretty dangerous rebellion, so we're gonna have to probably go back up there and deal with it. He's gonna nose job. Yeah. It goes both ways. I think over the course of all of the games I've played, I think I've probably seen it about 50-50. And then I've seen Nagaratha confederate both of them once. Which was weird. So check out your YouTube channel. Is Prycast still an active team? Yeah, we basically are like on the amateur level of as far as our esports side of things go, and we have several active members still for
I have a great many things to see
for
to.
content creation, but mostly it's just me creating content on the YouTube channel at the moment. So we're still doing stuff, but not as active as we were several years ago, I guess. Might get together and do some like Borderlands or something like that at some point in the future. I mean, we have lots of Borderlands videos on there. They're just old, obviously. Got members of all ages.
We Druki all
Yeah.
want something.
Yeah, we've got
So speak.
a fairly decent spread of people. The majority are kind of like 20s, like mid-20s, 30s, though. God damn it, Murph. Do you have that like in a copy paste somewhere? Yeah, the majority of our members are like 20s into early 30s, and then we have a couple of outliers, age-wise. Ugh. If I had it on copy paste, it'd be funny and silly. I see. Okay. Deal with this nonsense. This rebellion is pretty beat up, so hopefully we'll just be able to clear it quickly. Like, there's a couple of units chosen which might cause us some problems, but we do have armor-piercing arrows for that. The Harpies should be able to handle the Hell Cannon. Just hope my leader can take his leader, and I guess we'll probably be alright. Thankfully, the computer is not smart enough to run his units around the sides. Well, probably one of these guys will come around the side like that, but on the whole, the computer is not usually smart enough to do that shit. Like, the only reason why units are going to come around the side is because there's not enough space on the front, probably. Alright. Do have Blackguard as well, which probably meet against that unit of chosen. Harpies over here as well.
Dark shards. The merciless host.
You guys up here.
Corsair handbows.
That.
Cold-blooded killers. Bolt throwers.
Bolt thrower on this map is kind of eh. It's hard to find an angle that actually works properly. Whatever. Just set it up and have it shoot in a direction.
Dark shards.
Let's have you guys stand over here so we can shoot these chosen. Actually, both the units of chosen are on this side, so we'll put these guys here. And then we'll just take some Corsairs and put them up here for the moment.
Dealers in death.
Corsairs over here and over here, and then we'll take unit Corsairs and put them there, and unit Corsairs and put them there. And then the leader will face off against his leader on this side. Okay. She does have poison, which is nice. I think anti-infantry as well. Yep. Alright, Harpies, let's do it. Let's go get that cannon. Whoa, I thought I was going to crash there for a second. The things froze. Whiffed. Go, Harpies, go! This could hurt. Ah! Not too bad, honestly. As I hit my own Harpies in the ass. Alright, well, maybe I should stop doing that. Just maybe. Ow.
Orders understood.
Mamma jammas. Okay, good, we're on top of it now. Good, good, good.
Corsair handbows. Corsairs. Advancing.
Door... No, door's not broken open.
Corsair
Why are we shooting? Alright. Love that sound. I was thinking I've had in my games is when Bordelot, Confederate Carcassonne, when the Wood Elves came after, then only for the Wood Elves to go F that, it went all out on the other, on all the others, which were all Leon Coeur at that point. Elves was winning, then Enchantress and Albric brought a death stack each and burned the forest down while the elf armies were gone north. Nice.
Slay them.
Oh, well then.
Corsair.
Outright!
We are ready.
Alright.
Blackguards. End.
Alright, let's see if we get some arrows up in here.
Dark shot.
Get arrows up in here and hit these chosen.
Death is delicious.
Sounds like the original Harry Potter game spell.
Nagarothi.
By my right head!
Nagarothi. Dark elves.
I honestly wonder how long it would take a dark elf turret to wipe a unit out. It all depends on what kind of unit it is.
Dark
Jeebus, what the fuck is this crap?
Pack. Cut. The merciless host.
It all depends on what kind of unit it is. Like, an infantry unit obviously would die relatively quickly. But a cav unit or a monster would take quite a while to kill.
Darkness comes!
That, of course, also depends on accuracy die rolls and stuff like that, too. Not guaranteed anything, so...
Dark shards.
Like, you could just whiff a whole bunch. So it's possible that you just miss constantly and... Shot him good. But oh! Yeah.
Woo!
lot of the N tier turrets tend to have not great accuracy, but they do a lot of damage against infantry. Unless you have Skaven turrets or N tier lizardmen turrets, which basically do well against everything. Yeah, F that tent. Your late tier turrets usually are explosive and not the most accurate in the world. They tend to have a decent spread. So a lot of RNG goes into it. But if they both hit an infantry unit, they could like wipe half an infantry unit in a single shot. So, you know, it is what it is. Skaven nuke turrets. Yeah, the Doom rocket turrets or the Warp lightning turrets. Those are pretty good. Just saying. Oh, jeez, Certosa got destroyed, apparently. Rip. You see Green's and just be a one-shot crossbow. Well, you know. You don't want the greenskins to be too powerful now. Gotta rein it back somehow. Oh, Skaven Rebellion. Oh, okay. Alright with that. You like to stream early? Your morning was terrible. Yes, indeed I do.
Lord of the Black Court.
I mean, I start streaming at night, and I go into the morning, but yes.
Plotting a course.
Beyond your comprehension.
Your comprehension.
Mother of the Druki.
Okay. Let's see, how close are we here?
Tyrant.
And we can level that up. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Master of cruelty.
Let's just assault this guy again. Go.
Cease your provocation.
Just run down here and murder him
Cruel
real
and
fast.
savage.
Raid, don't forget to raid. Yeah, I do need to do that. I suppose I could just do that while I'm idling with Marathi. Oh, what's that? 4 melee attack. Sure. Had to fix my sewer pipes this morning. Turns out my sister's hair had clogged it. It's filled with maggots, so fun. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty dope.
For Nagara.
Sounds like a legit time.
Power, dark and violent. Conquest lies ahead.
Okay. Inspiring presence. Puked only 3 times.
This one is capable enough.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty good.
Adequate.
It's a pretty good record considering what you're dealing with. Well, yeah, I mean, if there's freaking maggots and shit in there, I would imagine so. Hair doesn't break down very well, unfortunately. Which is why you try to keep it out of your drain.
First sorcery.
Normally.
Pillage and plunder.
There we go. Yeah, Drano, the powerful Drano stuff does a pretty good job, at least against hair. But I guess if there's something else down there potentially stopping it.
Beyond your comprehension.
Is that growth at all? No. That.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Let's go over here, nuke him. Alright.
Yes.
Can I actually get to him?
Yes.
I cannot. Sad days. I guess I'll just step back across the border then real quick. Oh, okay. Sure thing, Murph. Eat less pineapple.
Never.
All right.
Never.
Half-wit.
Okay. That's not too bad. Lothar defended itself decently. Of course, we almost have another rebellion forming. So there's that.
No.
No. Alright. Just need it for scientific purposes. Alright. Yep, that looks like it. What are we researching again? Oh yeah, speed for the war hydras and shit. Okay.
Think me full.
Think me full. Alright, so we nuke this guy out, take the high sentinel. Should be okay. And I gotta get back up here and deal with this nonsense as well. Hang on a second. Can I get any more assassins right now? Need a house of assassins. No, I cannot. I cannot. I don't think I can build those anywhere right now, actually. At the moment. $1,000 a jar, sold to the highest bidder. I don't think anybody's gonna be smoking your liquid, Murph. Just saying. Or if they were, I'd be very concerned. I mean, in today's age, anything is possible. Considering some of the shit we've seen recently. Well then. I'm glad you figured this out. Somebody wanted to buy your bathwater, you'd pee it just for the lulz. I mean, sure, why not, right? Hey, leave me alone. Goddamn agents. What do people do with that bathwater stuff, or is it just a joke? I mean, people are pretty weird.
We Druki all want something.
Some odd fellows out there. Lubricant. Water makes terrible lubricant. In most cases. I think it's real. It's like a fetish, like sniffing women's underwear. Yeah, shit like that. Or like buying freaking t-shirts that are sweat drenched, you know, things like that. Yeah, people have weird fetishes, which I guess whatever, as long as they're not hurting anybody with them. It's just bizarre, obviously. As long as they're not following people around and asking them for their bathwater. I kind of feel more sorry for the person with a fetish like that, because they're going to have a hard time finding somebody that's not weirded out by that shit, which, yeah. It's not surprising. Used to sell old clothes? Yeah, I mean, I guess if you can make a buck out of it, why the hell not? I mean, it's essentially what the whole bathwater thing is. It's like free money, essentially, right? You mean I could sell my old gym shirts? What the hell? Now you tell me. Depending on who's buying, you might be able to. Just realize if this does go on YouTube, they won't see what I'm typing unless you read it out. You really read it out because you don't trust me anymore. It's true. It's true. Just think, Particles. There could be somebody out there sniffing your shirt right now. Oof, freaking rating, man.
Sheesh. Nagaron.
He always has just enough that I can't just auto-calculate my way out of the fight. Bastards. I mean, they were washed and clean. Ah. Well. Who cleans their clothes before selling them? What the crap?
What now?
You're into some weird stuff particles. Clean clothes. What the hell?
Fear my malice. Finding my way.
Way to ruin the value, right?
Annihilate them!
Chasing people around the jungle. I hate how slow you have to move in the jungle. It's ridiculous. You're weird. How much do I need to do for this? Oh, one more turn. One more turn worth of rating. Hey. Some gold tier shit going on here.
We have a deal. Set the
Head
sail.
up this way. Try to stay within range of that city. We're just out of range of Marathi.
I admire your darkness.
What do I need for this? I need freaking 6 growth for that? Yikes. Freaking yikes.
Your plans are foolish. Such slaughter awaits.
Scooch up a little bit. They're still in range there. Marathi's just out of range, but we should be able
Lord of the Black
to
Court.
should be able to get her some Sisters of Slaughter anyways. Think you probably could take some breakfast? Go get it. Go get it.
I am the first sorceress. Anarian's bride.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have the person down here too. Alright.
No.
She did some pretty serious damage to this. So
Not
freaking Tyrion's
possible.
army. What about that second breakfast? I feel like it shouldn't be telling. Well, I suppose. Okay. You can move while you're raiding. So, never mind. I was going to say, I really feel like it shouldn't tell me that I have a lord that can still be moved while I'm raiding, but you can move while raiding. Which means I could just shift over here, I guess. Actually move in range of that. So, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, successful army block on me. And he's like, nope. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Nope, right on out. Well, we're coming up on like, been doing this campaign for about 5 hours, and we just need to switch on over to Morrowind here fairly soon, so this might be the last turn rotation before I swap games to Morrowind. He's just running. Freaking bastard. Yeah, he's running far and fast. We always ignore you. We're just here for the chat in the chair. You can leave at any time, just leave the cam on.
The
Listen.
mother of the Druki will hear your request.
As long as everyone's having a good time. I don't have to be a part of it.
Yes. What do you bring before the
You've been
hag
inspired to work on your
sorceress?
resume while watching today's stream? What specifically inspired you to do that? You took one look at me and you're like, I'm not going to become that guy. I better freaking get a high-paying job, man. It's just selling dirty clothes for rent money. Oh, okay. Sitting here realizing the work/life balance is about 135% to negative 35% split. Yeah. Yeah. Self-deprecating jokes feels bad, man. It's what I'm good for. You can't let me get too big of a head. Otherwise, I won't be able to fit through doorways. That would just be a big hassle. Oh, shit. when the Rebel Army takes out the Rogue Army. That was rather bizarre, honestly. Alright. Hey! Opa! Maintains 66 units in total, so I need 3 more units. Okay. Sacrifice expires. Rating. Coast. Alright. He's go to the dentist.
I think not.
I mean, that's fine. It's pretty normal for a Chaos guy, I guess. X just broke up with me due to having too many meetings after hours, not having any time for her due to always wanting to sleep or just veg and do nothing. Did not hurt the thought process either. Yeah. I came to that realization after a certain point in my life as well. Like, I've been putting in 60 plus hours, like, constantly, like, every week. Just not sleeping ever. Basically just shitting on my body nonstop. And eventually I just came to the realization that work is not worth that much of my time. Like, it just is not. It's not going to improve my life enough to do that to myself constantly. Like, and I imagine for the Army, well, the Army somewhat, but my civilian job or civilian jobs I've had before I joined the military, and sometimes in some of the jobs I've had while I also was in the military, or I still am technically, or not even technically, I still am, just obviously National Guard, so. But yeah, plenty of the civilian jobs I've had have just shit all over me in the past. Not military at all. I just work 68-hour work weeks, and honestly, I'm just done. Yeah, no. You should throw in the towel, man. Like, if you're working 60 to 80 hours every week, and I mean, if you need the money, obviously, or everything's gonna fall apart, then that's one thing, obviously. But if you're just making a bunch of money and you can't enjoy having it, you're just ruining, like, every other good part of life by not being able to be there and be a part of it. And most jobs are not going to turn around and actually give you any form of real fulfillment, so, you know. Oh, thanks, Kitty. I appreciate the support. Gotta pay big money for those kind of hours. Yeah, I mean, even if you're getting paid decently for it, like, seriously, it just gets to be too much. It just gets to be too much. It needs to. You could do that for short periods of time, but if you're doing that for the extended and, like, foreseeable future, life is just gonna pass you by. You're gonna be old one day and be like, fuck. Oh, and your salary. Well, fuck that shit then. Like, doubly fuck that shit. Holy crap.